Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, sorry for not for the muted mic, but my mic was muted. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me well enough right now or not. Oh well. Trying to balance a keyboard and a mouse in my lap. It's gonna be interesting. Sadly, with the PlayStation or any console when it comes to Space Engineers, the mods are limited, and I really, 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 really miss my automatic or pickup mod, so I wouldn't have to keep pressing down on F. I just gotta turn on the drill and it just goes. Well, I'm gonna work on getting an outline of a base set up, maybe get the assembler and refiner going. I haven't really played it on the PlayStation that much, so this is gonna be a learning experience. Trying to play it earlier with the controller, but it was let's just say that's just yeah. All right. Now I gotta remember how to do this. Yeah, the controller controls are janky and unreliable. Like one of my favorite ways of power generation are these stackable wind turbines because they do not go against each other. It makes it easier to get all that power that you need. But with the controller, you can't access that, which is so annoying. So I am going to use my keyboard and mouse and hope it's not too janky that way. I also may end up just, turning off the tutorial tips. Like, I remember how to do that because I'm kind of getting tired of having that stuff pop up every single time I log in, even though I've already done most stuff it has me do. I got realistic sounds on. Hopefully, sometime later, I have some friends join me and we can all be suffering as space engineers together. Hint, hint. Because I know they're watching the stream. Let's get a few steel plates going. That way I can work on the outline of what's going to become my ground base for now. I might even just keep on digging out this hole and put it all underground. I know, this is the really boring part of it, the start, where I have to just, ooh, is that a... Hey, look at that, I can see the sun through the ground. That's cool. That's a interesting thing. Didn't realize that could be a glitch. But still really cool. Alright, let's see. Turn that off, do that. Alright, so we got our little thing out there. If I remember correctly, ice is that way. Yep. So, I'll place this here. Five, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you know, no big deal. I gotta remember how to do this. It's been so long. So, alright, so how many more of these do I have left? Only 2. I need to get more, and then I'll start setting up to start setting up the stackable wind turbines. Which means I also need some more interior plates as well. Let's just do 20 of each. While those are building, let's go back down here. Keep mining away. Let's get rid of some of that noise by closing up our visor so we don't lose our freaking eardrums. Because, you know, hearing is good. Being deaf is alright, but if you're wanting to do stuff that you can hear, it's not the easiest thing to do. So we definitely need to keep our hearing for right now. Because constantly hearing this over and over and over is pretty freaking loud. Alright, so bring those two, drop all of this off. The one cool thing is I will give credit for the PlayStation controls is that they give an easy way to deposit components. Literally L1 and X. 2 deposit components. It makes it so much easier. Instead of having to come in here and then click it. Alright, so if I remember correctly, any block that I place that's connected to our block can transfer the energy. It's not very efficient or realistic. Wish in the base game they would give us actual power lines, and I know you can do it through mods, but well, you know, there's no mods right now for that. So we'll put that down there because we're going to place a couple of those so we get enough clearance to get the best wind possible, because we're going to be doing stackable wind turbines. And then we'll just start stacking these. I get yeah, it feels good to be streaming again. When are you actually going to join me on this game? Alright, so it's how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can show you how. Yeah, it's right there in the corner. The game is called Space Engineers on the PlayStation 5. It's a really fun game. I really enjoy it, but I've always been the kind of scientific mind and wanting to make workarounds and play games that kind of have, realistic physics and everything. It's one of the reasons why I like playing 7 Days to Die, because it has kind of realistic physics and it makes it fun. But pretty much think of it this way. It is Astroneer in Minecraft's older, more realistic brother. That's the best way I can describe it. It's Astroneers, and I do remember you for the most part. I'm sorry that I don't completely, because, well, frankly, these past few months have been kind of crazy and I don't remember everything. Okay, I'm going to take that and that out and that. Great GPS marker, okay. It would be a good laugh, and if I can show you how to play it, you won't be a fumbling newborn for long.
Yeah, right. I couldn't even get my freaking chip to move. And I don't have a keyboard and mouse to plug in to make it easier.
Yeah, you do. You got the one that you plug into your laptop.
Okay, that cord is this long. Kind of makes it. You know what my setup looks like. I can't just put it in my lap, smartass.
I know, smartass. Alright, so. How you been, Wolf Dog? It's been a while. Well, I'm sorry I don't fully remember you, but it's always good to hear from people. Especially after I got done dealing with well, I was really ill for a while. Like, I'm still recovering from it. Let's see. Did I set those to be built by this yet? I can't remember. I'm gonna double check because I cannot remember at all. No, I did not. Crap. I forget how to do this. It's been so long. No, that's not it. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna need a lot more iron, so I should get digging. I should be digging away. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig a tunnel. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig a tunnel. What was that? Quick before the pirates come. I still can't believe it's got the glitch where I can see the sun through the ground. To me, that shouldn't be a thing, but hey. In a game that's been out for a while, who knows? They joined us because my lovely fiancée keeps watching them and keeps getting it stuck in my head. There. No! Ah, crap. I did not mean to do that. I really do miss my quality of life mods, but hey, doesn't mean that the game's not fun. So I'm just gonna keep digging up a bunch of stone. And those of you newly joining us, the type of stone I'm trying to look for is is the ones that aren't these double digits ones. I'm looking for like this one that's triple digit because it fills up my inventory more. So since I'm not getting that all the time, I need to hold down the left trigger of my controller or double tap it to automatically start it, digging a big hole again, so I can go down deeper to get the bigger clumps of stone. It also works if you double tap the right trigger, the R2 trigger, it automatically starts mining for you, and you don't have to hold it down the entire time. You can also hold down square if you're using the controller, and it automatically picks it up. I'm on my keyboard right now, so I hold down F. But yeah, that's the kind of stone I'm looking for. Especially that 213 one. Now the crazy part, or the change, is the fact that they had a survival, like, food stuff. I've never gone through that before. That's different, so that's going to take some time to get used to again. Because last time I played this, I was just learning how to survive in space. Now I have to learn how to survive on the ground and not die of starvation instead of die of lack of oxygen. That sounds like a plan. Or, you can install it on your PlayStation Now, join now, we can get into a party, and everybody can hear you fumble about me trying to teach you how to play. By the way, to deactivate it, when it gets in the automatic mine thing, just hit the trigger again and it stops. Make space, it's not that big of a game. Alright, so how much more does it need? 661 more iron. Wait a minute, is that my fiance? Ladies and gentlemen, my fiance's in the house.
Your lovely sister taught her how to comment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Silver for teaching my fiance how to comment on YouTube. Now my fiance's in the house and she's watching me play my game. You know what? That makes restoring streaming worth it. All worth it. I just wish the USB cords to my mouse and my keyboard were longer so I could sit farther back instead of eyeing the TV at an angle. Alright. But I can withdraw some of the stuff for this, so I can just go ahead and get this starting to be built. And honestly, I like my location of my base because I did go around looking a little bit, and I'm surrounded by nickel, silicone, iron, and cobalt, which is great. I need those exact things to progress. Alright, now back to it. In the asteroid activity, it's all normal, so there should be some asteroid strikes here soon, possibly. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention about those? At least I don't have it saying Cataclysmic or Armageddon. I've actually played on Armageddon just to earn a trophy, and I will do it again on here to earn a trophy. I forgot to mention that the default setting for asteroid activity is on normal, so asteroids will plummet onto the Earth, bringing us valuable resources, including platinum, gold, silver, and uranium. And you can only find uranium up in space on asteroids. Inventory full. I know it's full, but I want to keep mining, damn it. Yep. Yep, I forgot to mention about the asteroids, but they're not too big of a deal. They actually bring in a lot of good resources. They're actually one of my favorite ways to get tier 3 tools without having to go into space a lot. Okay, my inventory's full. I'll just keep mining them. Yeah, I'm getting turned around. And besides building cool things and figuring out engineering problems, this is 95% of the game. Just mining the resources over and over and over, which to me is great because that's all I do in Minecraft is mine. I just go down the mines and I just stay there for hours. Alright. Thankfully, I haven't run into any wolves or, zombies yet. But we'll see. We will see what happens later. At least this time I didn't have to travel across the entire world to find ice. It's right over the hill, thankfully. Alright, so it looks like we have enough iron and everything to get the rest of what we need here. But since we're going to have to build those as well soon, I'm just going to keep mining because we're going to need a lot more resources. And I mean a lot. So I'm just going to keep on grinding here. I am going to go do something quick because I do not like the color of my spacesuit. I don't like the sky blue. I either like the dark blue, red, or purple. So I'm going to change that real quick, and then I'm going to go back into that game. Because I honestly prefer this blue over the light blue. Let's see. Should I put on the shark helmet? Hey, Sean. Glad to see you join the party. It's a party. Whoop, whoop. I just can't have any music on because YouTube is stupid. So, what you guys think? Shark helmet or no? Hey, it's really cool and it has teeth. Or should I go fancy and wear a tuxedo? Shark helmet it is. There we go. Alright. Then I'll hit continue on there and we'll get loaded back into that game. As soon as my mods are done updating. I cannot do a mix of blue and purple. You have to do a... You have to only do one color. You can't mix and match the colors. Unless you're wearing the... There is an actual suit on there that's a rainbow suit. That's the only time you get to mix colors, is because it's the entire rainbow. There's also a sleepover one where the entire helmet's literally a big smiley face, and the rest of the faceplate is smiley face, and the rest of the helmet are like stars and stripes and stuff. It's really funny. It also glows in the dark, which is hilarious. Dying a lot will happen in this game. I used to die a lot to both the spiders, the wolves, the zombies, the robot raider pods that I put in for a mod, the pirates, the reavers. If any one of you have actually watched Firefly, you'll know what the reavers are. They're in this through a mod. So can be terrifying, but I know how to build a base to repel all of that. Now we just wait. I really miss my computer because it's a lot faster than this. Wait, and wait, and wait. Somebody play the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Yes, it is a very badass show. And I hate that it got canceled. And I hate what they did to most of the crew in the movie Serenity. It answered a lot of questions about why the Reavers were the way they were, but I hated the way it came about and went. Honestly, I did. Like, they should have made more than one season of that show. It's such a good show. Yes, I proceed to make a point to you that, yes, you will die quite a bit in this game. If you don't have the proper defenses and all that other stuff. Okay, how do I turn that off? Let's see. There we go. There we go. The hints should now be no longer show up. Which means they're no longer going to be a headache for me. But my only concern right now is the fact that there's a pirate stronghold 6 kilometers away from my base. I'm going to have to make some serious fortifications. Thankfully, I was allowed to have a mod that allows, that's really good. Like, this might say point defense cannon turret, but in reality, it's actually the Rampart blaster from Halo. And it's really good against pirates. I mean, really good. So are the cannons down here too. The cannons are really good against the pirates, especially the 300 millimeter auto cannons. They literally hit from like 2,500 kilometers out, and it just annihilates anything. It's so freaking great. Seed packs. How do I get seed packs? Yes. Yes, really. I will help you guys go through the tutorial. I will help you guys get through it. We'll call it Werebear's Tutorial for the Inept. Oh. Well, baby, if you want access to the game, we could probably get the PS4 out of storage and get an RTV. Oh fuck! I just realized there was something there. Oh my gosh! Die, trash, die! Alright, what are they gonna give me? Yay, construction components! Woo! Damn, ay, ay. I just realized it was there. Oh, no, is there another one? Fuck! Okay, what are you gonna give me? Okay. Can I heal, please? Like, honestly. It might be karma, or I might just have installed a mod I should not have installed yet. We'll see. Okay, back to mining and trapping myself in an enclosed space. Alright, there we go. Yes, it was probably karma for me being really rude. But oh well. That's up in space. I can't get there. Wee. Alright, now to work on these. I'll probably build 2 or 3 to begin with, and go from there. Alright, there we go. I am a smartass. Thank you for noticing. I'm a proud smartass. Thank you very much. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Continuously Mining Forever, Edition 101. We're back in the mines again, mining away, chipping away at the stone so we can build cool stuff. Yes, the space engineering game where it requires you to think and do also do actual physics and thrust and the whole works wants me to mine away. Can continuously mine like there's no tomorrow. I am your smartass. Let's go back here, deposit our ore, or stone, not our ore, because we're not the ore part yet. Despite having a basic refinery and assembler, but since we made an assembler, and as long as the game doesn't so since we made the basic assembler here, we have now unlocked all of this. I have to make one of these things to unlock this stuff down here. And I have to... Yep. So, yeah, you can see the progression. You unlock more stuff as you build it. And it's a fun thing.
Also, just so you know, dinner plans are shot just because of unforeseen circumstances.
Fend for yourself. Got it. I can make an algae farm? What does that take? Oh, that's cool. At least I won't have to expend many resources to do an algae farm. All it takes to produce anything is sunlight. Yay, I'm not gonna starve much.
You know, you saying things like that makes me way more trepidatious about playing this game, right?
Yeah, but it makes things more interesting.
Okay, that's fair.
Hey, I increased my survival level. It's level 1. My health just increased by 10. And my welding speed is now 110% more. Cool. So shift B to check out that. Maximum health, 110%. Welding speed, 110%. Brain speed, 110%. Movement speed, 104%. Oxygen consumption, 90%. Yeah, I think I'll go up more from there. Controlled breathing 1. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Hey, look at that. I have enough stuff being produced where I can just start grinding. I can just start building the things now. Yeehaw. Right. And I'll still put this in the survival kit because that's going to be most handy. Yeah, just go from there. Okay.
The carpets are actually really good at it. Just a little black one. Okay. Oh, you
Alright, there we go. First wind turbine is up. We almost have enough resources to get another one, but we're missing 2 computers and 24 girders.
24 what?
Girders.
Girders or girdles?
Those.
Ah. Got it.
Missing 24 of those. We still have enough stuff for everything. I've encountered both the space pirates and the space spiders. Those with arachnophobia, please stay away.
That counts me out.
It was a joke. Alright, let's see.
I'm coming.
Let's recharge this quick. Check the other things. Alright. Alright, let's go and finish this one up. And then we can get to work on the next one. And somebody has joined and then left. Let's see. Only 24 girders and 2 computers. There we go. All components. There we go. Eesh. With that guy doing that, that just keeps causing me a bunch of lag. Let's see. If I remember correctly, the iron and everything's this way. I can start getting that piled up into the Okay, this is silicone right here. There's nickel. What's in that rock over there? More silicone. Okay, I'm just going to... Hey, there's the iron. Okay, I'll do that. Go over here. New from current position. NI, SI, and FE. There we go. There we go, there's the iron. Lovely red rustic color. Alright, so I know I dropped some. One of my mods on the computer I used to use used to give out used to have like dense iron, which is so much better than regular iron because it gave so much stuff. Now, I need to first dump this stuff in there. And I need to make a GPS coordinate from right here. There we go. There we go. It's starting to become nighttime. It's going to start getting a little hard to see. This entire game is about collecting resources and just building cool stuff. There's even a guy that made an entire spaceship look like a freaking whale with a movable tail. Literally, when it was moving, the entire tail was moving. While it was flying, the entire tail was moving. It's really cool. I'm just going to collect as much iron as I humanly possibly can. That way I have a huge amount built up. It'll become easier once I'm able to actually have a mining ship and I can just collect a shit ton. But for now, me doing it by hand will have to be enough. Wait a minute, uranium? What? That shouldn't be possible. Regular stone in a basic refinery, last time I looked, does not give silver, gold, platinum, and uranium. I have no clue what game I'm playing anymore. Yeah, it looks like there is, and they changed some things around. Oh boy. Drop that because I don't need it. I am very confused because apparently they changed a few things since the last time I played. I need to do a little research here. Real quick. I haven't played since March. And there's been quite a few updates since then. Alright, basic binary stone yields iron ignots, nickel ignots, silicon wafers, and gravel. So there must be some kind of mod I have that's giving all the other stuff. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Thank you, baby. I know you have faith in me, and I will figure it out. And yeah, I'm actually going to use my handy dandy rover here. I'm going to unpark it, and I'm going to drive over. I'm going to save my hydrogen jet fuel, and I'm just going to keep driving over here, keep driving back and forth. I'm going to literally use this as a way for me to have a handy storage and not walk. Because fuck walking. Whoever wants to fucking walk. I do wish that they had the mod smooth voxels though, because I'm really getting tired of those bumps. Alright, and continue to mine up the iron. And here I am, evil DM mind, is thinking, how many of my friends can I get to play this? Oh, I didn't mean evil DM mind, I meant nice, hospitable, I will teach you everything I know mind. Wow, that can hold 1K, which means I can hold a grand total of 3.1K of iron at any given point by doing this method. That will speed this up a lot. It's not a threat, I promise. It's a fun game. It really is. I enjoy it a lot. I came in a little too fast there. Deposit those in there. You know, a good level of iron I like to have for any of this stuff is 20,000 throughout the entire thing. That way I know I have some in case I do a big building project. I don't have to continuously go mine. Right now, I have to go mine, so it is what it is, you know what I mean? That's... I'm gonna move this over to 5. Ooh, that'd be fun. Yeah. 6,000 meters for range? Holy crap! Fuckers wouldn't be able to get even near me. Damn! Makes me think of that one I think from. Damn! I don't know. Are we going to be able to stream it? Because I don't know if you'd want to. Let's see. What was I looking for here? I'm looking for something specific, and I can't think what it was. There we go. Yep, that's it. All I need is one single interior plate. One. And this will be the piece de resistance on top of this entire fucking tower. Just like that. There we go. So I just go there. Yep, that's right. Yep. What's an evil language? I'm confused. I'm very confused. How that's an evil language? Do I not have enough silicon and wafer? I have enough. I have more than enough. Oh, my evil laugh. Oh, yep. But I haven't done my evil laugh yet. Or the chorus. D&D campaign, but space engineer style. You know, there's actually a group that already does that. It's the YouTube channel Get Brocked. I really love his work, and it's freaking awesome. It would also mean we'd have to get a dedicated server for all of us. And I think I just saw lightning on the game. So this is going to be interesting, because lightning damage is on. It's snowing? But yeah, D&D style Space Engineers game would be interesting. I wish we could all play Minecraft, because we could definitely do it that way. That would be fun. But sadly, it makes one of our groups have an extremely horrible headache, and I feel so bad for them. I think the easiest thing to build to unlock the rest of this stuff is going to be an interior light. Let's see, what can I do here to unlock more weapons? Alright, take that. It's all good. Do you guys think I have enough wind turbines? Because I don't think I do. Let's overpower this fucker. Let's build a couple more. When I get a Protec fusion reactor, I'll have more than enough power. Trust me, those things are overpowered, but extremely difficult to get to. I'm gonna have to get really good at building combat spaceships to even be able to attempt to get that. I don't know if that's the alien world or if that's Mars. I don't see the moon. Fly me to the moon. Let me race amongst the stars. Alright, let's go get a little bit of cobalt. Because cobalt is necessary for everything you do in Space Engineers. And I'm going to crank this up. That way I can sense more things. More power the better. Unlimited power! From henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Engineer. There's cobalt in this rock. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found cobalt. But one thing we need in order to make metal grids, which you need for everything, from thrusters to storage containers. Get back here, you little. Our nation, you're not getting away from me this time, Coyote Sam. Stop stealing my space rocks, damn it. I need them to go to outer space. Captain's log, day 1. I have gone utterly mad. On another note, I found cobalt. My friend Sammy says that it's not enough cobalt to get us to space, but what does he know? He's only a pine cone. I'm getting more stone than cobalt. That is not good. Jesus. Maybe I should try and unlock the drill and just put a drill on the front of this thing so I can get a shit ton of cobalt. Well, what do I need to make in order to do the drill? In order to unlock the drill, what do I have to build? All the way down here. I have to build a landing gear. And then after that, I have to build a cockpit to get to the drill. Great! That's just fucking great, especially since they changed out the pod, so we're in a rover now instead of a regular pod, which sucks. Jesus, was that lightning?
Inventory full.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I've been carrying around in my inventory. You're welcome. Gonna need a lot of cobalt. Gonna need to find a resource of cobalt that's a lot more than this. Yeah, how much cobalt do I have? Still not enough. And again, it's never enough. I get my inventory's full, but how much of it is cobalt? How much of it is stone? And for all of you who are looking to get into this game, the YouTuber I'd follow for a comprehensive tutorial on how to start this game is Splitsy. He covers a really good tutorial that is really, really good. So let's get this back to base, and then I'll work on setting up a couple algae farms so that I can start growing food. Because, you know, food's important. So yeah, I'm surrounded by nickel, silicon, and iron. It's a pretty good spot. There we go. You know what? Wind turbines are working pretty well. It's working pretty damn good. And all we're missing is nickel. Nickel and iron. So I should probably go mine quite a bit of that nickel. You know, one of the big things that a lot of players used to do was actually make their starting pod into their first, whatchamacallit, their first mining ship. But since they had to go and change pods to a rover, it's no longer feasible unless you're going to really change how the rover's set up. I actually might take a look at one of the Splitsy's ways he does it in order for me to best be able to figure out how to do it. How much nickel do I got? That's a lot of nickel, but it's good. I need a lot of nickel. Lots and lots of nickel. There we go. We need nickel more than we need cobalt right now, so I can keep on building this stuff. Tools. How much cobalt do I need for that? Quite a bit. I'll be able to upgrade my tools here soon to enhance, which is even better. Alright, so I need that. That. Those, one of those. More than likely I could, but probably not. Especially since the pennies are no longer a thing anymore. Sadly. Like having that over there. So, fly me to let me play amongst the stars. Yes, a little bit there. I will admit that, a little bit. Alright, so I have better tools, so I gotta go up in here, go with the character tools. Drag these down to my bar. So now, things should be better. For a little while, anyway. Alright, let's go flying up here. Get more of these built. There we go. Hey, nope. Now, if I had gone to Mars, I'd have to be finding a lot of ice so I could get hydrogen power. Because there is no atmosphere on Mars, even though when they first introduced the new ammo thrusters, that were circular. Let me actually see if I can find them. Beep. When they first introduced these ones, the flat atmospheric thrusters, they actually used to work on Mars, even though Mars has no atmosphere, no oxygen. They should never have worked, but they did, which was hilarious. And I used to fly around in kind of like a helicopter type thing. It was fun. Well, of course, that was a glitch for that. But now we need to work on developing some algae farms because, as you can see in the bottom bar there with the fork and knife, I am losing hunger. I only have 6 of these kelp packs left, so I have to go with algae. So we're just going to go to home here. You would think that it's right here, and it is. So I'm gonna need. Yeah, definitely. Okay, which one would be better? Half algae farm or algae farm? So I'm going to do that. Oh, I need to connect to something, or I could connect it to something. All it needs is sunlight to grow. So, you know, this reminds me of the oxygen farms. That still needs to be connected to something. Let's see, let's just go with 6. Let's see, let's go with 10 of those. just, you know, just a way of just getting everything kind of evened out here. Not to mention, I can just go here, and I'll put the there. I'll put the algae farm right there. Alright, so is there anything else in my build planner new? Do that, put all the components there.
Will I have enough? It does not fucking look like it for silicone. No, I will not for silicone. Holy crap. So that ends that. I gotta go. I have to go mine some silicone. That's fine, considering there's some silicone right fucking here. And I'm not in the mood to not do this quicker. No, I'm not even in the fucking ballpark yet. But I will be very soon. Alright, how much silicone do I have? Ooh, I am getting a lot of silicone. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll start my own silicone valley. Alright, so head that way. Don't run into the trees and die. I'm not George of the Jungle here. I hope everybody's old enough to actually know that reference. Otherwise, I'm going to feel really freaking old. I need to figure out some way to connect that with everything else. But I will get it built first. No, I'm not going to run into the tree. Not yet. Yes, it would be funny. But no. The only time I'm running into a tree is if I run into it accidentally and then I'm going to die. I don't want to die yet. I have a lot to live for, including building this base. Let's see. Can I do a small container? I can. It's going to take a bit, but I can. What does that even mean? Swing in from the trees. George of the Jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. Yeah. Now I want to go watch George of the Jungle. No, I did not click on that one. You little nincompoop thing. I clicked on the small cargo container. Emphasis on small. Oh, what's get? Oh, fuck! They're back. I'm running out of ammo. Aren't they ugly?
I'm gonna have to make more ammo here. But hey, look at that. Free stuff. Definitely need to make more ammo. I think that's jumping to the top of the list. Because I only have one clip left, so I have 13 bullets left. So ammo! We're definitely making ammo! Definitely making ammo. Oh, fuck! Definitely ammo. What are they doing? Where are you running to? Why are you running away from me? Hey, come back here. Come back here and die like a man. Come back here and scare me. You're supposed to be the monster. Get back here. Come back here and scare me. Oh, that's not a stronghold. That's a salvage yard. Hey, I could take over a salvage yard? Cool. First, I need to build a giant tank. Then I need to learn how to drive said giant tank. Yay, I got the rest of my ammo. I used 3 clips on those damn things. What the hell? Alright. You are being made, whether you want to or not. Luke, I am your father. Algie, I am your father. Get in my tummy. Get in my belly. I want some payback ribs. Sadly, there is no sun, so this is not going to work. But it gives me time to get this shit done. Specifically placing one of these things. Then after that, I'm going to place an interior turret, if I can, to kill the zombies before they get to me. What did I need again? Yes, everything will be running. It will be very scary. I do not care. Alright, I should have enough of everything to do this. I should even have enough nickel. Survivor too. Ooh, everything just went up to 120%. Sweet. And I should heal before the zombies come back. Because they will be back. I know they will be back. They're always back. My health is now 120. That is freaking awesome. Oh, come on, I'm not that bad. Much. Okay, I can deposit all this stuff in here now. Yay! I have a cargo container. Now what does it take for me to build an interior turret so I don't keep getting killed? Or attacked by anything? Woo, Gatling gun.
On accident. I should look this up. Oh, so I do have access to it. Sweet. Interior turret. I need one steel plate to place it. I'll take that, thank you very much. What does interior turrets take for ammo again? Yeah. Oh yeah, they take the 50A rifle magazines. Forgot about that. Oh, it's not steel plates, and it's interior plates. I don't have any of those right now. Should probably make a few. I need steel plates for that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. You know what? Fine, I'll just put it right there. I don't admit to nothing. I'm innocent, I'm innocent. Okay, on War Thunder, sometimes she runs into the artillery fire that I've called down. And I apologize. But sometimes we're facing each other one-on-one, and it's just too easy. Alright, so with this thing, it's going to take the M50, it's going to take the 50A one, so we're going to go to here. It takes this ammo right here, so we're going to make 10. And you have to put it in to the damn thing one at a time, manually. It does not connect to any conveyor belt. It is very annoying, but it's very good at protection. So just like that, that is all set right there. Well, not for fun, you're just the first ones we run into. Not to mention the AI we're usually facing is boring. It's more fun to face than an actual person. So, we're going to start loading up the cobalt here, and the nickel, and the silicone. And I'm actually going to put in production for quite a bit of the steel plates so I can start putting everything together. Let's see. We're also going to place a battery, because you know we need one, just in case we decide to lose power. Well, get better at the game then. Alright, so alright, there we go.
Meteor storm inbound.
Meteor storm? Where? Where is the meteor storm at? I do not see no meteor. I do not see no meteor nor storm. Am I just blind? Oh, there it is. It fell down over there. I wonder what dropped. Let's go check it out. Fell down over this way. Magnesium. So right about here, I'm going to put a GPS marker down for both magnesium and cobalt, because they're both right here. Right, so there we go. Alright, so we found cobalt and magnesium, which is very good. Found a bigger source of cobalt besides that stupid boulder, which is great. So now back to the base so I can continue building things, including a battery. And getting some serious air in this vehicle as I travel at 25 meters a second. Oh, this game is pretty fun learning it as long as you take it slow and easy and don't install a shit ton of mods like I do. Why can't you withdraw 70 power cells? What's wrong with you, boy? Need 70 power cells and 25 computers, and that's still being in production. Yeah, Anthony and Grim, they moved over to PC gaming only. Especially since Anthony literally bought all the components for Grim and built her a custom-made PC. Oh, trust me, this game does frustrate you at times, especially when you're trying to figure out a problem and every one of your solutions isn't fucking lining up. But it's fun. Whoa, that is so cool. That thing looks so fucking cool. Okay, that is a cool ore detector right there. That is really cool. That is a cool one. I think I'll place that one. That'll be the next one I do. And I think I'm going to give it its own little thing. Jet it off from here. It's all good. Let's see, I'm going to place this right here. I'm also going to have to put an antenna too. Which I think is something that I'm going to have to...
Yep, there. I still have to unlock it by building a beacon. So I'll build that next so I can just unlock it. Be done with it. There we go. I built the battery. Should recharge soon. It'll be recharged in 1 hour. That's not too bad. Now, am I gonna have enough stuff for the components for this stupid thing? Yeah, definitely we'll have enough. What'd you do? What did you get her to do? But as I was saying before, you can see by this blacked out part, I can't put anything into the interior turret. Cool. How's she liking it? I just did. How is she liking it? As I said. I unlocked a lot of cool stuff. I just wish I was better at base building. Alright, let's see here. That's gonna take a little while to, do. I'm getting low on iron again. Ooh, so I did unlock this stuff. Cool. Oh, I need an interior place to do a lot of this stuff. That's okay. Alright, so time to do a little organizing at the base. Alright, so this will just place that there, so I can get rid of this, and I can do that. Once I get all that connected, it'll be great. so I need to do this. If we do stream our D&D game, do you want to stay faceless? I'm not entirely sure. If we do stream our D&D campaign, more than likely I'd have to show my face. So, there's that. But it wouldn't be the worst thing, it just, I wouldn't be showing my face all the time. Okay, good. Let's see, I got that done, so what about now? Yeah, I was quiet for a little while. I'm trying to destroy this beacon so I can just make an antenna instead, because I don't need a beacon. Alright, so this will be interesting, but I need to put that there, that in the build planner, as well as that. That one, that one, that one, that one, and this one all need to be made. I don't know if I have enough stuff for this. Possibly? Alright. While that's doing that, I can set up the antenna. I think I will go with compact antenna. It'll be easier to deal with. But I'm still going to need a steel plate. Alright, so after I get done matching the algae farm up with everything else, I will end up, my next project will be making the ore detector and the antenna so that I can spread it back further out for 500 to 1,000 meters. That way I can see all the ores around me so I can know where to go. For sure. And now we gotta wait on this stuff to get done. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough iron though. It's the problem with this game. It's resource management on top of everything else. You know, I think I might like Satisfactory if I like this game. I will have to talk to my fiance about whether or not I can actually get that game. Alright, so let's see. So they're all current output is the max. That is awesome. My wind turbines are putting out the maximum that they can do, which is great. It is great. Current efficiency level is 3%. It's going to go higher as the sun comes up. Because the sun is rising. It just needs to come over that fucking hill or mountain. Because I'm up in the mountains. Is anything in progression tied to solar? Yes, there are a few things that are tied to solar. Okay. But I already unlocked those because I did the wind turbine. Cool. Food process. You have to do a food processor. You know what? You know what? I can easily do the food processor. Right fucking up there. How about that, you bastard? Okay, so, okay. Yep, so right up there is where I'll put the food processor. Because you know what? Fuck you. I'm at the capacity. I'm putting a food processor on top of the cargo container because apparently that's how I have to make my food. That's going to grow in this thing, and I'm going to make more of these too. And I'm going to have an algae farm out there where it's just going to be pillars of algae. But for now, I'm going to get to working on building this stuff. And I'm currently listening to my fiance play Battlefield 6 for the first time, the campaign. She usually doesn't play those type of games. Her favorite game is Stray and Wizards 101. I am very proud of it. All components were successfully withdrawn. Sweet! Let's go! Now for this thing. That is good. How much iron do I have left? Let's see. Iron. Decent amount, but could be better. Right now I'm focusing on getting my food set up. Sooner or later I am going to have a line going out that way of the algae farms. Hell, I could just do an algae farm here. Yeah, let's put one up there. It'll mean more stuff for me to have to build, but, you know, it's whatever. Alright, I got a food processor going now. Sweet. Let's see. What's the progression for stairs? Oh, I have to make an interior block or something. Alright, so I need some interior plates. No matter what happens, keep shooting. That is very good advice for anyone playing Battlefield 6.
Ay, ay, ay.
Am I out of silicone now? Are you fucking kidding me? Apparently I am. That applies to the multiplayer too.
Okay, stairs. I ran out of silicone because of the fact that everything requires silicone. Oh no, it's firing at something. What's it firing at? Should I be worried? Should I be scared? Should I be turned on? Did I just place the stairs? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. There. That's how they should be placed. Not upside down. Man, I'm gonna wait on silicone a lot. Oh, that, yep. Yep, that makes sense.
I would know. That's who would know. Food processor. Maybe make an algae, which give me a lot of kelp. That's good. I'm very proud of you, baby. Good job. Wait a minute, what did that freaking say? Seared Saberoid? How the hell do you eat something that's half bug, half machine? How the hell do you do that?
Yeah, she'd do really well then. "22 minutes. A Saberoid. It's half spider, half machine use. You run into them on one of the alien planets. And there's an option for you to turn it into food. Seared Saberoid. What's... Yep, the steak dinner is 100%. But I don't have the seats for that, and I don't have anything that can take me to that unidentified signal for me to be able to do that kind of stuff. So, yeah. It's a fun game that has a bit of fantasy in it. Trust me, once we get to playing and having fun, you're not going to regret it. But I need to eat another one of these things. What's that shooting at? Nah, I'm just giving you the cold hard facts so that you won't be surprised. Well, I'm not seeing any bodies, so must be killing it from pretty far out. It's okay, baby. I know it's going to take you a while to figure it out. That's okay. I believe in you. Needs 34 more radio components. Okay. Alright, there we go. There's that. There we go. And I now have the antenna done. That also unlocks something for progression. So I did that, so I now have laser antenna, action relay, broadcast controller unlocked. Sweet! So now all I gotta do is wait on the stupid detection things. Sounds like it's gonna take a little while. I see you can withdraw 28 detector pump. Why is that? What are you out? Oh, you're out of iron. Well, I guess I'm going mining. Time to get some more iron. Oh, yeah. Forgot I had more cobalt in there. Forgot about that. Whoops. Probably could have been useful. There we go. Here, so down there. Yeah. So back over here. Back to the iron over here. Pretty sure I made the hole around here somewhere. There it is. Again, back to just binding again. Binding up as much iron as I can because everything takes iron. Everything. And even when you think it doesn't, it still does. Alright, so nice to know that iron is a lot less heavy than cobalt is. So I can put a lot more in that cockpit. Which is a bright side. So I have 5.7k iron now in my inventory alone, which is pretty good. Pretty damn good, honestly. So go to here, drop that in there, drop this in there. Take that out. Drop it in there. Physically bring it down here. And yeah, there we go. How much is left in this thing? It's just a detector comp, so why is it making that extra stuff? I'm gonna take out that stuff then because I don't need it. I only need detector comps right here in order to finish up that ore detector, which in of itself is going to help us progress even more. Because if I can finish the ore detector, here, that'll help me with the rest of the stuff. But what I really need to do is I need to work on this. Make one of those. And the landing gear type 2 takes less resources? Don't mind if I
do? Oh, it's so little bitty witty thing. So that's going to take 40 steel plates, 10 construction comps, 4 motors. I think I have that. So, the comps are the only things I don't have. It's actually going to take 60. So I'm going to just do that. Sadly, the only thing keeping it from being functional is the freaking construction comps. Fucking hell. Don't need any more. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That is done, which means that should have unlocked more things for me. As long as I can remember how to spell everything correctly, anyway. Yep, this all should be unlocked now. Because I made it. Which means I get to tear apart that cockpit for that thing and then rebuild it. Because it's fun. And it helps you unlock everything else. Alright, so now we have an ore detector and a compact antenna. So if I go over here and I go into this part right here, I can put this. It only goes up to 150. You know what? That is disappointing. I wonder what the other one does. The regular ore detector. That's the one that goes up to there. So, I'm gonna, even though that one's really cool, I'm gonna go with the one that has a bigger range. And I'm going to take apart this entire thing. And I'm literally going to do that. So that thing should be able to allow me to see everything from 500 meters out. Or farther. But yeah. Anywhere that's 500 meters away from my current location, I can see. Which is pretty damn great. The only thing I'm not seeing, which will be handy later, is, well, I got pretty much almost everything. Got silicone, I got magnesium, I got nickel, I already said magnesium, cobalt, iron. The only thing that's missing is silver and gold. But, you know, I can always get that later. Yes, almost literally everything requires iron to build it. And I'm having a lot of fun, baby. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having quite a bit of fun. It's been a while since I've actually been able to play this just go. Okay, so I have algae here. Harvest can be processed into food stuff. So, I have algae. What can I make with algae? Kelp crisp. Okay, that's it. Ooh, I can't make ramen. I don't have grain. But for now, kelp crisp it is. And apparently it takes 4 of them per thing. Man, that sucks. And I only have 1. Ooh, cool. That's almost done, so that's gonna be another one. This one's gonna take another 3 minutes. Cool. Oh, that is so sweet. My health just keeps going up and up and up and up. And yeah! Okay, so food is going to be a major thing. Which leads me to my next thing. I'm going to actively make a food farm because, the sun comes up and it's right there. Comes up from around there, so I'm going to make a line of algae farms right here. Which means I'm going to have to do a little work here. Which isn't always a bad thing. Work is good for you. Builds character. But I'm going to need a lot of interior plates. Especially for what I got planned. Alright, so how many of those do I have left? I only have 3. Okay. Cool. I'm looking for the farms, food production. So, algae farms are going to require steel plates. Which is okay by me, but... Okay. Alright, so I don't know how well this is going to work, but my plan is more or less to set up the algae farms kind of like this. Where each one has at least 2 or 3 algae farms on it per conveyor. That way I'm maximizing it to its most efficiency. And I placed that in the wrong place. That was stupid of me. Placed them all in the wrong place. Yeah, I'll place that there, I'll place that there, I'll place that there, I'll place that there. And then I'll get rid of the ones that are in the front here because, you know, I'm an idiot. Oh. Yep. Well, in Space Engineers, you get a jetpack that's powered by hydrogen.
I know that, but it was my jetpack there.
Well, you go and refill it at the survival kit. So this is gonna take a lot of iron, silicone, and everything else. We're gonna be starting from here. Been working our way down. Build planner capacity reached. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see, I need to go over here. Need to recharge that. And yes, the algae tanks are huge, which I'm hoping means that I can actually start producing quite a bit of algae. I'm hoping anyway. I need to check and see if they got the build info mod out for consoles yet. Alright, so we're out of interior plates. Which means I can just put these back. Steel plates, because I'm not going to need them yet. There we go. Gonna keep on going with the resources I have. So I run out of those resources. And my backpack runs out. Alright, there we go. How much iron is that take? Do I have enough nickel and iron? I should have enough. Yeah, I should have more than enough for this project. So the bright side is, I don't have to go mining my head off again. Downside is, I'll definitely have to go mining my head off again later. So I might as well just work on that now. I'm gonna go mine up some nickel. Because I'm gonna need a lot more nickel. Oh! That would have been very bad!
What?
Almost drove in that hole.
Okay.
That was almost bad. That would have been bad. Is this thing repaired? No, thank goodness. You know, this would be a good time for me to do this. Just so I can rebuild it. Ta-da. I have now unlocked the drills. And the welders. Or ships. Yay! I'll remember to do it. I'm getting good at the game, I think. Not really. Yes, there's a crap ton of nickel. I'm gonna do several trips of this. It's gonna be so much easier once I'm actually able to make a mining ship. Just do it that way. But it's whatever. Oh, so it's just like iron. It doesn't take up much space. This is good. This means I can get close to 5K of this stuff. Which would be excellent. I need to correct my phone because it still has me all the way back and work on the allergy tanks. Well, that was weird. My Yep. I can't get at those unidentified signals because they're so far away. In space. Very unfortunate. Alright, now back to base to drop off the nickel. And I can go and do... probably build some more of these, and then work on more nickel. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's check how everything is going. So the half algae will be done in 38 seconds, give or take. This one will still take about 3 minutes. Better than nothing, I guess. And back to just making more components. Alright, so that's gonna be the end of that. One more round of nickel, and then I'll go and mine up some silicone. And then go from there. Alright, so back into the nickel mine. You know, sometime I will figure out the rest of the mechanics of this game, and I will make a little mining outpost for the nickel and the iron and the silicone in the area, just to save me time. But I actually enjoy doing this. Now, let's see. Yep. Okay, there we go. Another full inventory of that. And away we go. There we go. Some light in there. Now, what's going on down here with this? Alright, so we got plenty of nickel and everything. All components were withdrawn. Alright, so, and there. Alright, so silicone right here. And more silicone. It's like cobalt's the heaviest material. There we go. One full inventory. And no stone, surprisingly. Alright, so definitely good idea with the silicone. This stuff's going to go. So, Sean, what you think of this game? Thought process? There's still more in there. Oops, forgot about that. What's he shooting at now? Which way? No? Not seeing any red bodies, so it's not much. Alright, so how close is that stuff to being done? Everything's done. Cool. Back to putting everything together then. Alright, time to get the rest of the stuff, finish that up, and then do the next round of building stuff. Let's see, how many can we have a capacity? 1, 2, 3, 8 of them at a time, huh? And then I'll have to build all that. That's the reason why I got the nickel and the silicone, because nickel and the silicone are going to be required for the bulletproof glass for the algae tanks. Sadly, they will not be going. They won't be available for use until after the sun rises again tomorrow. Alright.
So that'll be finished in 8 minutes. Good. Okay. So that stuff is going to build for a little bit. It is. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so I'm going to take one real quick break.
I'm back. Alright, let's get these ones finished up here quick. Oh, that's what's hitting me. Okay, so it's not one of those guys. And they're running now? Huh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I know I haven't been streaming for very long, but this is gonna be the end of it for tonight, as I am just getting back into it. I will see you all again tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you in the next one.